What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Lies of P. Let's keep going with some more attempts against whatever this guy's name is. Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3. Only one. Oh, WW. Yes, I see, Billy. What are your thoughts on doing a cooking stream sometime in the future? That could be interesting. I would need to set up a lot of stuff for it, but could be fun. Hey, good night, Billy. Have a good one, buddy.
Truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the game's
Lumacchio, that's his name. What a scamp. Crunch bakes a pie stream. We could do that with Nemo guiding me, but like I have to do all the things. I don't know what we would do for like filming it. Maybe just with like a phone. Maybe just like pure mobile stream, legitimately. Because people do that, right? Nemo's pie maxing. He baked pies today. It smells like pies out in my apartment. It's amazing. That's up, by the way, everybody. Can we please get some believers in there for my psyche? I see it's 0 believers right now. I see it is a lot of doubt, though. Pies. I think he might have baked more apple pies. I'm not sure. I don't know.
On to more legendary challenges.
Ah, fucking fuck.
You too will die.
Enemy radar or toxic immunity? Oh, for Noida, I would go toxic immunity personally, but that might be the wrong call. There we go. Usually have one main setup for the camera prep location and one by the cooking location as usual go-to. Interesting. One point on belief I got you after you blew the 30... I didn't blow it, Jason. I didn't blow it. As much as for repeating jokes, I appreciate it because sometimes I'm only half paying attention when tabbed out or doing something else. Just when I hear Crunch's laugh, I can redetect my attention again and hear the joke. Yeah.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one.
That's the way I function.
But the game's end.
I stand by some of my repetitions. Sometimes I'll leave a repetition of a joke in a short because I do think the second one will have like a different emphasis or be funny for whatever reason. I stand by it sometimes. Somebody did comment on a YouTube video recently and say that my doubling up is getting worse. I don't know if I believe that, but maybe. Might just be a thing where like they've noticed it now. They're noticing it more. Now we're in therapy. Now we're in... Exactly. That's one where I think it helps that short. I am up. We clown on Crunch for repeating jokes. Oh, I see. Look at that. That was insane. No backstab there that whole time. There you go. Because it's pretty, like, lenient with the backstab otherwise, so it's weird. Alright. What if Dead Cells game wreck? I would play Dead Cells. My titties. Gotta dodge that one too. I was waiting for the bombs. All right, you heal, I heal, everybody's sipping.
Crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. His cheeks are vulnerable at random intervals, Chad. I don't understand it. Because that move before when he's extended the umbrella has definitely been Fort Knox cheeks. And it just wasn't there. And it wasn't then. You know me? Another heal. We could burn him more easily. If I could maybe buy a bunch of those... Oh, come on. If I could buy more of those, like, burn thingies on my weapon, that might go crazy. Types of cheeks we talking here? Butt, Dimitri. Butt cheeks. Alright. I feel like I'm parrying him so much. The amount of parries you need to land to win one of these fights is crazy. Okay. Cheese and rice. Now we're cooking. Okay. Grind me. Jump at me. I could have finished grinding, but I was being safe. Fast one. Slow one. What? I was still too fast. Alright. The timing's so fucking weird on all that, man. There's so many things where really they like, oh. It's like a red herring. They fake you out with the attacks so bad. God damn it. The bummer really just as he heals himself twice. Yeah, I don't mind it that much, but on top of the, like, gigantic health pool. You know, like I noticed I went back in the last one because I was like, was I just whining because I was losing, or did that last boss actually have too much health? And I like went back and watched our winning fight, and it took like 5.5, 6 minutes to get through the whole fight, and it was just like, no, this is too long, man. Because I was playing like almost perfectly the entire time, you know? And it's like, if you're playing almost perfectly, you should not have to sustain in a boss fight for 5.5 minutes. IMO. Brilliant. I just clocked. Crunch, you were lucky to have a solid gamer face. It's so common to see streamers go full. Yeah. I do have to consciously think about not letting my mouth drop open. I do. Because I'm a slack-jawed hillbilly. From Boston, Massachusetts. Get my little hits where I can. My sneaky little hits. Oh! Oh! Come on! I'm gonna die for it. I'm literally gonna die for it. God damn it.
Behold, an elixir of...
Whoops. Oh, that sucks. Those are valuable.
By the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
Gotcha. All right, heal me. Why no cheeks? I really want to mix that fire in, dude, because that's like what our build is built for, but it just is so hard. I have no good opportunities to use it against him. Because to like really get the most out of it, you have to have a window to let it build for a second. We just don't get that window here. All right. Yeah, zero chill. Legitimately zero chill. All right, I gotta dial though, guys. If we want to get through this, I gotta dial. We gotta let down on the sillies. Maybe I should go back and fuck with my, maybe I should go back and fuck with my P organ. Maybe if I dingle and dangle. Mainly just furrow the brow, but it's lock TF in furrow. Nah, you can lose 6 more times, says the doubter. Yeah.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one.
Mira goes mannequin husk. That's Leah. Leah's very good at doing a very not emotive face. Sometimes, like, showing her a movie can be tough, because I'm like, I hope she's enjoying it. I got no idea. Yeah. Alright. Think the satanic music is throwing you off? No, I love the satanic music. Worth taking that little bit of damage. I'm dead. That's, oh man, that's crazy.
Or she too will die.
We Sekiro coded, that's all I'm saying. If too far, we'll sit on my time. No bond requested from judge. What? No, what? It's sick, really enjoying it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of that. I got crunched. It can be over so fast. You know? Hi, O'Meal. Again, what?
You are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Sekiro coded basically just means parry a lot. Which I'm definitely doing, you know? All right. Bit more than a lot for P2. Comes almost a cheese. Interesting. P2 felt dodge heavy to me, but understood.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
I did talk about working on my P organ, yeah.
You know not
Nice. There it goes. What? I don't see the purple wizard hat glorp. I see normal glorp, Granny, on my screen. No backstab there for me because fuck you, I guess. At least I stayed on the ground for that one. Hey, Leah, thank you for the hydrate. Nice. I'm hardly using my, like, extra tools, but it feels like it just punishes me when I try. Alright, there's that. This is where Jason's saying parry. I know this first move. Let's parry it. Oh. What he means by Sekiro, now that I think about it, is probably to spam L1. Not try to time it particularly, just spam? No, maybe not. Dude, like that last move he did there, I have no idea when he's actually like hitting me. It's crazy. Come on, dude, give me 1 second to use items, please. There. No! God damn it. Oh, man. There's one that doesn't. Do you want to know a hint? I don't know. I don't want any hints. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And that's not even a payout. That's not even a payout, doubters or anything. We can do it. Was the parry timing off? Yeah, I think I parried, I don't know, too late or too early. I wasn't even certain. Go that he sees who's the king. I need to. We're so close. That was a very real attempt. We're out of the ampules, though. I kind of need those, bro. All right, the game is telling me to go back and prepare. We're going to go back and actually prepare, chat. We're going to fuck with our P organ. We're going to stock up on items that can help us. So close, I wonder if there was a mechanic to overcome the parry. Yeah, I don't know. I think I messed up the timing, but... Oh, and Feel is playing. That's a good omen, chat.
Any enemy of the out.
It does have a... It has a shop, yeah.
Let's check what's... I know this. The puppet from the loop. Any enemy...
He's giving me stuff. I can look at that later.
Sure if I... Any enemy of the out. None of... Perhaps they often... Any enemy
Hitless,
of the
deathless, that's right. You, I guess you don't. I thought you were like a general shop, but I guess not. This guy? We have another ancient disc, by the way. We get another quartz. Fable on Fatal Attack is nice. This game annoyed at both focusing on alchemists, just it's a vibe. I think you gotta go the extra quartz here with this. Can't do anything else here. Where's just my general shop? I guess I can go back. Hey, what's up, Riley? I'm trying to figure it out in context alone, but I have to admit I have no idea what you're talking about when you keep saying P organ and what it relates to. Believe it or not, it is a skill tree in this game. My P organ is a skill tree in this game. And it's my heart. When I sit in this chair, I can activate my P organ, see? And it's this skill tree. And I'm talking about resetting it. Alright, I think we need to go around. Okay, I'm gonna reset it. Take me back to the main game, Saints of Mercy statue. Hi, O'Meal, do you want out again? You're just gonna want back in. Bro, would have never... It's crazy, it's crazy. Apparently, Jason, can you explain why the name P organ makes more sense with, like, the Korean translation again or something? There's some reason that it makes some sense, but it's crazy they didn't catch that in testing. Yeah, that song rules. Feel by Lies of P is legit like an all-timer. Recalibrate P organ. Wait, I can't reset it? I need golden fruit to reset it. Oh, I can get those. I can get those. Take me back to default crap. Janjo. Janjo. Okay. We're back. Give me feel back. Give me feel back. There we go. Alright, we gotta hear the right song. Minutes since I looked it up, a roughly character for P in Korean can be read as blood or family, so it's more closely blood lies, blood organ. Family lies, family organ, than P organ. Sure, yeah, there it is. Give me your gold fruits. Should have been in bed an hour ago. Goodbye. We'll catch you later, Granny. Thanks for hanging, buddy. Campbell all loses everything. Oh, no, he won. He won. He won. He won. You sell them, right? Yes, infinitely you sell them. TBH, I think they did catch it and went, teehee, this is great, leave it. That's fair. Like how they made the guy look like Timothée Chalamet on purpose. I think. These are expensive as fuck. Holy. Fuck it. I'm dumping Ergo. Give me, I want like a bunch more of these. Give me like 10 of them. And then a bunch of these. 24. That's good. Huge. Okay, now let's go reset our P organ. That makes more sense with the family tree vibe. Yeah, it does. But it's still crazy. Is game currency earned in combat or found in drops? Both. Both. Semi lurking here doing some noida. Hell yeah, Laru. I appreciate you. Your cat only eats food on the floor? That's very funny. Listening to all the P organ explanations. Hey, there's some alchemy here. Recalibrate me. That. Look at that. Reset. Huge. Alright, now we get to actually go around and do stuff. What do I want to do? You gotta do pulse cells. You gotta do pulse cells. And can we access the whole tree from minute 1? You can. Actually, that's interesting, isn't it? Thinking about it that way. We got a lot to think about here. I guess we could just work our way down from the best ones, right? Fable Arts effect duration. That we like. Increase pulse cells. Yep, perfect. That's a Fable slot, which we're probably going to want. Let's look around. Amulet slots could be good. We're definitely going to want this one as well. We got going over here. Perfect Guard, Fable Charge Enhance. We like that. We also like Auto Charge Legion, bro. We love Auto Charge Legion. Fable Catalyst, Charge Fable upon Pulse Cell use. We like that one as well. That keeps us going. Pulse Cell Recovery, Belt Slots. Belt Slots, who gives a shit? Fable Arts Attack, probably good for us. Actually, Effect Duration, once again, good for us. We're going for our specific build right now. More increased Pulse Cells. Enhances Fable Attack upon successful Fatal Attack. Or Fable on Fatal, yeah. Vessel Grindstone Weapon Durability Recovery is actually pretty nice. That could go kind of crazy, legitimately. Increasing the grinder's speed, also good. A lot of good stuff here. Do I care about, like, any of you right now? Not really. I just want to look around at some different stuff. Charges Fable when reviving is good. We should get that. I don't want, like, any of this shit. Can I just go over here now? It does seem like it's going to let me do that. More Fable slots, special grindstone uses. That could be nice. I don't really need a second Legion arm. More cube uses, staggerable window. Okay, let's start thinking about what we really want here. Got 21 quartz left. Yeah, give me the ones that are extra Fable slots. Although Link Dodge is really good, I think, actually. You want Link Dodge. Vampirism or Saving Grace. You want Link Dodge in this game. I assume this will count for my, like, increase my buff thing. I'm really hoping. Pack of Fable Arts. Dream Elements is having an aneurysm. It's possible. Attack of Fatal Attack's also very good, because we're doing that a lot. Ooh, Stagger Attack when attacking from behind could be good for us, too. Again, we're hitting the behind quite a bit here. Glass Cannon. Take that one. Auto Charge Pulse when disabled, we really like. Alright, and then we also wanted extra Fable slots here. Extra Grindstone uses also could be good, man. Stagger Duration I do like. But could we be better? I'm nervous. Jay, actual backseat question. Yeah, Link Dodge is key. I went and grabbed it. Actual backseat question, Jay. Will this increase the amount of damage my, like, lightning mode on my sword does? Do you know? Or anybody? Does anybody know? If I increase my Fable Arts attack, it's a Fable Art when I buff up my sword. Does that attack get increased? I feel like it should, but that's like the Electric Blitz number on my sword, technically. If it uses Fable, yes. Okay. So that's worth. Supposed to. Or increase pulse cells. Fatal Attack, Fable Charger we like as well. So this is like, we're just all in the interest of keeping a bunch of Fable around, bro. Keep looking around. I'm realizing doing this now, we can just avoid the early ones by recalibrating our thing later and get all the strongest late shit. Just to blanket buff all Fable attacks. My understanding is there's so many types of Fable attacks. Yeah. Hopefully that works that way. There's more enhance that. I guess take one of those. Lowers damage of charge attack Fable Arts. Received during them. Okay, I see. Yeah, multi-special stone uses seems really good. More recovery from those is good. I do agree with this. Jason, you're making sense with this one. Naturally recovers durability of inactive weapons 1 is crazy. Lower Legion consumption when HP is low. Perfect Guard Fable Charge Enhance. Perfect Guard Fable Charge Enhance is nice, but honestly, increases weapon durability recovery speed is big in this specific fight, which is like our problem right now, right? Is this specific fight. Fatal attacks also we're doing a lot of. I imagine that counts as just all backstabs. Are there any more increased pulse cells here? No. Enhanced fatal attack pulse cell charge is good. Crunch Agony back to the factory. Yeah, should I... Chat, what do you think? Should I update the Crunch Agony emote with long hair? You played Perfect Guard heavy. Oh, I see, I see. So got 11 of these left. These are all kind of bad. A staggerable window is good here. Just reduce weapon durability consumption actually is quite powerful. Now that I think about it. Recovers some guard regain his HP when Perfect Guard is successful. That's pretty good. He's beyond brand. We don't know that guy. Jason likes it and Mira says beat Elden Ring. Holding more consumables actually would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? I didn't think I'd ever be picking that one, but right now it feels right. More Perfect Guard Fable is good. Guard Brigade Recovery is nice. Yeah, do that. Why not? We got some to spend still. Bald Puff is funny, though. Yeah, I don't really care about anything else, like, down here. Like, an extra Legion arm doesn't actually help me, really. I'd rather just put more stuff back here. Like, Perfect Guard causes stiffness. More amulet slots. Give me another amulet. Stagger duration. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Give me stagger duration now. When we're getting down there, we're just picking shit. Perfect Guard Fable Charge? Sure. We're gonna have so much Fable all the time, chat. That's the idea. Do more Guard Regain Recovery. We get another amulet. Do we have enough to get another amulet slot out of this? I think we do, yeah. More stagger duration. Yeah, the Perfect Guard one's good. Throw that in there. Giggling like an idiot. Retain Guard Regain on Pulse Cell use. Actually, that one's pretty big. Take that as well. And that'll be our full respec, which I think is pretty good. This is guaranteed win now? I sure hope so, man. I sure hope so. Special Grindstone restores weapon durability. Put that there, too. Increases consumable possession limit. Alright, save me. There it goes, chat. Recalibration completed. We have a bunch of good items. Let's see here. Oh shit, I guess we'd expanded our belt at some point. We can't fit it now. Put the shot put up top. And we're not going to be getting Legion back, so... yeah, swap this for a shot put. And then put fire on our belt. Okay. And then the special grindstone we could make... I mean, slashing's pretty good, and it's going to take our durability back. We just got to make sure to actually use it now. We see what was the weapon from the last boss? We did, and it wasn't very cool, I think. Or it was cool. Oh, yeah, it was this. It was this. The Pale Knight. It was the Final Fantasy VIII thing. Your Jaras or poles? I got no idea what you're talking about. I got no idea what you're talking about. You're making no damn sense, Stripe. Notice fast, but you can get it just enough to keep the weapon from breaking. Yeah, that does seem good. Oh, AoE 2. Poles. Go with the poles. Go with the poles. Oh, meal. 3 attempts left to pay the believers. I believe we can do it. We just put the work in, chat. We just put the work in. We upgraded a shitload. We got 5 Fable slots now. We have an extra amulet slot. Hold on, we're not totally done. We have a free open amulet slot. Increase Fable charge amount when attacking could be very good for us. Freeze resistance. There was like the combo one Jay was talking about. He's a human, so damage on humans could be nice. Yeah, we don't have this thing. I don't think, at least. More damage to human. Alright, throw it on there. I'll take anything I can get at this point. 4 attempts until you get paid. You are not getting paid, King Shot. This one's gonna be a W here. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. It's this one or the next one, chat. Go right in. Actually, save the grindstone for later. I was gonna say use it immediately. Use this one immediately. Watch him burn, baby. Watch him burn. This is enormous, BM. Nice. Please light him ablaze. What the fuck? Is he human in second phase? I know. I was thinking that, Ramses. I feel like he's not... I feel like he's not human in his second phase. He took me the hell out there. Mixed info on if human amulet helps in P2 or not. Okay. Yeah. That was brutal. It's okay. It's okay. We can afford it. We can afford it.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Oh, that was nice. Huge. Keep the fire bar building. Nice, we got him. He's cooking. He's turkey. All right.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist.
Damn it. I thought I could maybe like kind of stun him out of it as soon as he came out. But instead, I just wasted stamina. Nice. The dot's so strong. I do believe, Mira, that dots in this game scale, I think, with your advanced stat, which I am, like, fully invested in. So that's my spec paying off, I believe. I could be wrong. I know a bunch of items scale off of that, and I thought the dots do, but could also just be that that dot is busted. You know, what about this? Yeah, that just, it doesn't, the beam is so cool, but feels like it doesn't actually, like, not effective against, oh, wow! Arcane and ER, I think so, yes, exactly. I think so. I could be wrong, though, I could be wrong. Alright, this next one's the last attempt. Dude, it's over, like, I feel like that was going so well, and then it's just over so fast, man. Okay, let's try to apply the dot again.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Huge. Well, confidence kills Crunch every time. It does. But you have to have some degree of confidence in this because you must be attacking. You know? Unless you're playing absolutely perfect, just blocking, you take some damage. So, you know, the game encourages aggression. You must be attacking. Oh, that's it, by the way. Pay the doubters. God damn it. All right. This has got to be it. What's this then? 225? God damn it. All right, here we go. Status is apply faster, even if the fire itself isn't bolstered because of the amulet, huh? You said I wasn't getting paid? I didn't think you were. It's this one or the next one, though.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Good build. Hitting him that many times straight up and it not proccing the fire buildup is pretty crazy. There it is. I was like tanking damage to be like, let's just get this buildup, dude. And the Damahe is pretty nice.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contribution.
All right.
You may thought too much. It's time for you to die.
Bombs in. Nice. Oh my goodness, that was lucky. Heal twice. Oatmeal's meowing. It's distracting me. Oatmeal, you alright, buddy? I'll let you out in a second. I cannot pause, Oatmeal. You are okay.
Wait. 40 seconds.
Alright. Parry, bitch. Oh yeah, you don't want to go back in on that one because he swings more. Perfect. Nice. Huge. Yes! Tank to decay, it's okay. Alright. Holy shit, there we go. It was on 218 at least. It was on 218. Fuck. Oh, that was so hard, dude. That was so hard. Oh, thank you. It's over. It's over, baby. It's over. I can let Oatmeal out now. I can let Oatmeal out. Okay, bud. Oh. Oh my god. Prediction wasn't even over. Hey, the believers. My overcome need for parry cheese I've been sitting on. Spider-Man Legion arm. Oh, interesting. So you were just like shooting up into the air and coming down when he was doing bullshit? Jeez, Leah's hungry. Good run. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit, that feels good, dude. That was tough. That was tough. I think all the stuff we were using certainly helped us, like all the items and shit in the end. We should have re-optimized earlier, but there was a lot to learn to the fight. I still needed to pull off like a shitload of dodges and parries to get there, to survive long enough to be able to do that much damage. Dude, that was tough. Cool boss. Cool boss, once again, tuned a little too high. They could dial it back, brother. They could dial it back, but quite cool. He also gave us drip. He also gave us drip. Ooh. You shoot in the air attack, and then when he's getting off the ground animation, you can spam it a second time in that window, and it fully hits again. Oh, I see. What do we think? I kind of prefer the vampire drip, but this is crazy. This is crazy. Bitch. I got your white shoes, motherfucker.
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please.
No, absolutely not.
Explain everything, all of it. Please, just don't kill me.
If it was designed to do that at all, yeah.
All this happened, all of it, because of the alchemist and that damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique. Or your precious legend? I had to choose. Please, I beg for mercy. If I did
The hand-me-down DIY craft project piece of gear.
This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was... what was it? Off limits. Or whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it. To pretend
That's
it
interesting.
wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus.
Feeling so bitter and so fast.
He was quietly competition, was fierce. This is a mistake. For the cure, it was complete. Worked on carcasses, they said, but no. I must have treatment. What?
Not even thinking about it.
How could you? You promised. You promised you would.
Literally, why would I do that?
Please. Please. They promised. The alchemists. I must go to them. I must go to them and get my cure. No.
See ya. I love when they let you push the button.
Was chosen.
El Bozo. Oh, go figure, I lied. Slice. Yeah, and I felt warmth. The game was, like, good. Can you keep the umbrella? I don't know. We will probably get a boss weapon out of that guy. We'll go see what we got.
To be honest, it's the terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end.
I wish Hex was here to hear that.
What a fall from grace.
Terrible conclusion that schemers can expect in the end.
Way like this.
All right, let's see what we can get as out of his boss weapon. Hopefully he gives us Veronique's hammer. Even Gemini was like, yeah, it had to be Merc, no way around it. That's how you know, yeah. Gemini was like, yeah, I mean, nothing you could do, kid. Nothing you could do.
Well met, Master Stalker.
He'll send his wife a fruit basket, all right? Nope. Did not get rare ergo. Probably counts as a stalker boss. No rare ergo from the boss. No umbrella, no nothing. Just the drip. That sucks. 1 out of 10 game. 1 out of 10 game. Now, actually, strangely enough, take me back here because there was that one thing we missed. Watched the town last night, sent flowers to his doorstep. Hell yeah. Umbrella is in base game. It's true. But he had a different umbrella, maybe. Not RNG. You can get umbrella before you see him. I was thinking maybe he'd have like a big giant like claw weapon or something. Nothing you could do. Fires 5 more bullets. Nothing you could do, bro. Yeah, exactly. There was a way back here we didn't go. Will they obey me now that I'm decked out in gold? I feel like I look like a character from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure now. I've never watched JoJo's before, but I think what I said was right still. I think this is pretty much what they look like in that show. I have looked at Blender's JoJo's art book. Don't kill me. Not like this. Also, did that guy give me like 5,000 souls? I have 7,000 souls on me after beating like the hardest boss in the game thus far. They really couldn't even give me souls. I don't think I have seen the Matt Damon impression, no. Because I didn't spend any, right? Excuse you. Yeah, he's just an NPC boss? That's insane. That was not an NPC boss. That was a full-on bona fide boss fight, bro. He doesn't make it in the game gauntlet. That's crazy. That was a full-on damn boss fight. He had like a monstrous phase too. They need to reevaluate their criteria. Like, honestly. Alright, what's up this way? We haven't gone this way yet. Sneaky. Oh, uh-oh. Dude, the extendo pole's crazy. Him and Veronique simply small potatoes? It doesn't make sense. It's weirdly, like, kind of lazy. Again, this DLC's been really long, but they could have, like, cut out that mine section, maybe, and, like, you know, had boss weapons for these guys and a couple more things in the... I don't know. Something like that feels like weird prioritization to me. Alright, what's up here? Let me explore, man. My character looks so fucking ridiculous. Burning Stills, hey, we got a fire abrasive. That's nice, actually. We were using those against the boss. Not the hammer, but my actual critique is there's zero reason both him and Veronique didn't make it into the gauntlet. Yeah, if you're gonna have like a mode to let you refight bosses, why would they not be in there? Like under the... There were some of the NPC fights in the base game that I kind of get. But under the criteria here, it doesn't make sense. Whoa, there's a whole nother Bonnie over here. Yeah, I'm getting beaten up by regular mobs. You're right, Sister of the Sea. You're right. All right? They're very difficult regular mobs, to be fair. They're incredibly difficult regular mobs. Oh, okay. There you hook them. That all that's up here? There's a little... Is this an actual jump you want me to take now? Spoilers, my fault, but Gauntlet has higher difficulty tiers, so you can fight them in even higher difficulty, which is such a missed opportunity with them. Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. Yeah, and it feels like a little lazy or something. Alright, what's going on over here? Whoa. I would love to let them do as much damage to each other as possible. Leave me out of it. Oop! That dodge was kind of sick, though, right? Get owned, idiot. Oh, I parried the first gunshot. That's such a bummer. Imagine IRL, you parry one gunshot and then they just shoot again. Okay, Miyazaki. And then we put an item over there. When they go to pick up the item, you remember those zombie bears from earlier? Yeah, just slap some assets on top of that zombie bear. Where it had a head, just give it other assets. Take some arms, take some rib cages, take some dangly bits, throw it all together. Yeah, we drop that shit right on them when they get that fucking item. And it's nothing good either. It's a fucking attribute resistance ampule, bro. Come on, game. This guy's pretty sick, though. Look at his innards hanging out, chat. That shit can't be healthy. I don't know about you, but if my innards were hanging out, I would be going to the fucking doctor, bro. Way to cheat fires twice, unheard of. Firing twice is not ridiculous, but if you were so skilled to actually parry a bullet, the fact that then they just fire again feels like disrespect on your accomplishment. Oh, he hit me with the goddamn pile driver. Good. When full Southie, you're actually not wrong on that. That is a... Look how much health just this enemy has, chat. Like, it's crazy. That was like my big damage move against him. And, like, he's fine. Not like this. Alright. Pile driver or elbow drop? I don't even know. I've never watched WWE, though I might like it. To be fair. I'm still on my sumo kick right now, so I don't need another, you know, form of wrestling in the mix, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. Seen the movie Town? Worth a watch? The Town's a good time. I really like The Town. It also was filmed like right by where I lived in the North End for a while during college, so it's very nostalgic. Because it's a very distinct area of Boston, like distinct looking. It's basically like the oldest. Got very thin streets and like these old brick buildings, and it's just a vibe. There's like some great car chase sequences with them blasting through the fucking North End. Huge. Down it is with Ben Affleck, yep. Benny Affleck. Good kid, local kid. He got the damn crown, man. He went to BK. Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. You know we're putting the crown on, brother. You kidding? Yes. Holy. Oh my god. I think I do gotta change off the gold, though. The gold is kind of sick, but I think we gotta go back to Vampire Baron for this. This is what I'm talking about, dude. This is what I'm talking about. This is royalty. Going around with the fucking crown on? Holy. Bow, baby. I'm glad we came up this way, because this was all optional, I think. Yep, that's the... Yep, all optional. The Twink King. Bow before your king, Twinks. And now the electro pegging shall commence. Alright. It's a vibe, dude. Our guy looks sick. Lightning lancing holes. Okay. Before we lightning lance any more holes, always be a lit king. Can we go back? Is there a Bonnie? Is there like a homeward bone item we can use? This one. Most recent's fine. Do apparel give any stats or benefits? Just styling. Just styling in this game, and then there's another set of items here. I'll show you in a second, Laru. There's another set of items that function as, like, the defensive side of gear. So, effectively, this game separates the visual from the defenses, which I like. I think that's a good way to do it. Pretty elegant. It did make me not know what to do with these for a while, but yeah, you have defensive parts. So you have a frame, a converter, a cartridge, and a liner. And these can be swapped out with different things for different stats and different weights. So, like, the tinkering you would do in a normal Souls-like, trying to get your equipment to the stats you want with the weight you want, is done here. And then the cosmetics are just cosmetics. Which, like, I do like when gear gives you stats, too, but I think this is a fairly elegant way to handle it in a Souls-like context. IMO. Alright, now back to progress. Now, back to progress. We're still going to play for a little bit longer. Not too much longer, but... maybe we'll get to see the final boss? Maybe we'll beat him first try easily? We're back in some ruined ships. This has been a cool biome. Once again, I feel like they could have cut out that whole part where we were just exploring the mines that looked exactly the same as the mines from base game. This is another cool, memorable zone, and I feel like they're diluting the coolness and memorableness of the DLC with you know, samey caves. Yeah, I'm still 5 to 10 hours from the final boss. This is final run, unless I'm forgetting a small subsection, but basically final run. Okay. Hog. You want to become a turkey? Eat up, kids. All right. Mira, you managed to get into New World, by the way? Or is there still a big queue? Does it have replayability, or once you finish it, you move on to new game? This has replayability. I would say it has comparable replayability to other Souls-likes. If you're familiar with the genre. Basically, the replayability would be like playing the content again. This game does have some like kind of branching endings and stuff. It doesn't vary that wildly though. But there are some like quest lines and stuff you could have missed, as well as just playing different builds, different weapons. It has replayability in that way for sure. Like I've played this game a bunch of times. I love this game. I played this game probably like 4 or 5 times on release, doing different builds, getting all the trophies for the platinum and everything. 4 or 5 times on release, and then again now to get prepared for this DLC, and this is my first time playing through the DLC. So generally, going through the base game was much smoother. Haven't loaded it yet, but good reminder. I like to go full immersion in MMORPGs. I hear you. I hear you. What do you got for me here? Bunch of stuff. And the Madman's Journal. I have learned the devil's method. Let's read this one. The subject's body must be fresh. Minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. Appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. So we're literally just doing some Frankenstein shit still. Like putting kids in puppets and shit. Am I cursed? Is this retribution for letting myself be blinded by grief and working with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I'd have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot, but I can still get the child back myself. If so, that is the only course I can take. I will have no choice but to make this my singular purpose. This is what Geppette's doing. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm getting Carlo back. I think, at least, is my reading of what's happening there. That looks like a bad time. Alright. Cool ending area, though. What the hell? Difficulty slider. I know, Jay. I've been trying... Oh, I'm getting shot at with cannons or something. I've been trying to get Leah to play this game because she really loves the vibe and she likes the story and stuff. But she was, you know, put off by the Souls-like difficulty. And I was like, they kind of, you know, they got an answer for that now. Because the default game mode, the Souls-like difficulty is actually the hardest one on the difficulty sliders. Yo, this is a little bonanza. This is a little Donkey Kong bonanza, if you ask me. Just run. Alright. I know this is a hot take, but I really am a firm fan of difficulty sliders in all Souls. Yeah, I mean, I'm still not, but it's accessibility, like... If that's really what folks want, you know? Who am I to say? Play the games the way you want, I guess. I don't want to gatekeep, and I'm incapable of girl bossing, unfortunately. So, you know. Oh, come on, my tits. Oh, that's your Q position. I was like 8407. All right, so I'm never going to get to play New World tonight then? I think games can be so beautiful, have such well-built world and such fun combat. People shouldn't be locked out of the world just because they don't want a hardcore game, IMO. I guess, yeah, I just think when a game is built so intentionally and seriously around its combat and... You know, I don't know. I don't want to gatekeep. You're right. People should be able to play games the way they want. But I think if you make... Like, this I do think is overtuned, this DLC. But I think if you make, you know, Dark Souls 1 way easier, you're not going to get the experience that Dark Souls 1 is trying to get you to have. Effectively. Like, the experience is legit about, like, losing and getting frustrated against Ornstein and Smo, you know? Like, that is part of it. But again, it is what it is. I think there are good ways to handle it, and I think people are handling it better and better at this point. Alright, move me on here. Noida fans in the chat. How would you guys feel about Noida having a difficulty slider? That's an interesting question. How would you feel about Noida having a difficulty slider? I know there's nightmare mode, but I'm saying default, you boot up Noida, and you can play on easy, medium, or hard, and hard is default Noida right now. You have to actively choose hard in order to play Noida as it is now. Because, like, again, I'm not trying to gatekeep, but I think there is something to be said where it's like you gotta... There was a line where it's like the art was intended to be experienced this way. And I know that's pretentious. I know that's pretentious. Fuck. The slider goes down. IMO Noida doesn't need it, but I guess maybe Mina could take less damage with easier difficulties. Yeah. And that could work, you know? And I just think some people would be like, effectively like, okay, but if there's a thing that makes it way easier and you beat Colmy on your third run, you know, because you take way less damage, you like didn't get the fun of getting to work up to it the way the game wanted you to. You didn't have to learn the skills that the game wanted you to have to learn in order to get to that point. You got to kind of just get it without all the growth that you could have gotten otherwise. That's kind of my point, because I do think that a well-designed Souls-like game is like that, where you're trying to gather knowledge, and then once you have the knowledge, it's fair. Fair enough, but still very punishing. And you have to actually, you know, learn stuff and use your tools. The game has, like, you know, some bosses that are there to, like, prevent you, you know? Prevent you from progressing until you master a mechanic, that kind of thing. I don't know. I feel like we do it with a lot of games. I died again, by the way. We do it with a lot of games in terms of, like, sports and stuff, too, you know? Where it's like, there's a certain point where, in order to get the, like, intended experience, you're supposed to do the thing the way, you know, you gotta do it at full speed. Full contact, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's already hard enough, no matter how much you think you have everything to win this run, there's always something, 100%. Do you think Castlevania 84 should have had a difficulty slider? I mean, kind of no. Not really. It was pretty insane. And there were some points that were just, like, not super well designed. But it clearly was meant to be played at that difficulty. All right. Handled. Fucking section. I don't like running by everything, but I don't want to just get, like, blown the fuck up. Seems like these big sections aren't gonna go. I'm lucky I survived that. Now I didn't. Definitely a lighter version, not necessarily intended experience, but I think actually providing that starting point is what give people the urge to try full contact. Maybe, yeah, and I think there are ways to do it. Like, this game does have a difficulty slider now. That stuff's coming. That's all part of it. You're a self-fulfillment. Compare myself to myself. Doesn't take anything away from me. Yeah, that's fair. That's a better perspective to have. Like Mira's saying. Yeah. You shouldn't want to compare yourself, but I think it is, like... I don't know. I have a lot of complicated feelings on it, clearly. Because I do want more people to, like, try these types of games and to enjoy these types of games, you know? Because I think they're really great. And it's just a complicated topic. And I think part of the reason you end up feeling complicated on it, if you like it and you're biased towards liking it, is if you just tried it the way it was and, like, kind of, you know, got over that initial hump, you would probably like it. But that's just the way life is. I've said before, like, as much as I'm an advocate for difficulty sliders, I don't want it in PoE 1, for example. Okay, yeah, so you're a gatekeeper, Mira, just like me. You're a gatekeeper just like me. Right. Oop. Yeah, weirdly, I do agree with that. I don't want a difficulty slider in ARPGs either, because that's what makes it so that you have to build... That's the standard by which you have to build your character, right? Knowing whether or not your character is good is whether or not your character can clear the content, and having a difficulty slider removes that. I'm a gate dealer. The part I agree with the most is the art is intended to be experienced a certain way. I guess I just don't think it really takes away from the art, because for some people it would be that hard at a lower difficulty. There's some sense to, like, that does make sense in a way. You know, I get what you're getting at, but I feel like you know, a lot of people will just make it as easy as they can, and if you make it easy enough to a certain point, you are diminishing the interactive part of the medium, right? And that's one of the things that, like, for me personally, I think sometimes gets lost in video games. We focus too much on the, like, visual and audio part of video games, and we don't think enough about the interactivity of video games. And, you know, like, focusing on, these are the buttons you gotta push, this is what you gotta do to, like, play the game and play it successfully, I think is a big part of, like, what makes games fun. You know, and again, all this stuff is subjective. Like, for me, like, losing in a game often inspires me to continue forward. Like, okay, I can do it better. That will, like, make it more fun. Then the game, like, won't be a memorable experience if I'm just blasting my way through. But yeah, it's tough. PoE 2, they need to make the content more difficult now that it's so easy to get so powerful items in the game. PoE 2, I still think it's pretty tough. When I was playing it, I thought it was pretty tough. Yeah, ultimately, this is a complicated and difficult subject, because you're right, and I want more people to be able to, like, experience the game. But I feel like, to look at it from, like, another way, to look at it, you know, like, let's say, if you were like, hey, you should watch There Will Be Blood. I love There Will Be Blood, it's a great movie. And somebody was like, yeah, I could, but, like, a movie like that, it's got a lot of, like, slower scenes and stuff, and it's pretty long, so I don't think I really want to, like, invest that much time in it, but I would love to, like, get the vibe and stuff and not have to actually, you know, hear all the dialogue and get all the information I'm supposed to get. So do you think I could just watch, like, maybe, like, a TikTok overview of the movie or something like that? Would that suffice? And I know that's sort of an extreme example, but that's sort of what it feels like sometimes when you're taking away from the intended experience and saying, like, you can kind of just lower the difficulty and effectively skip over some of the intended progress that you have to make as a player, some of the knowledge that you have to learn. And I feel like that's what you're saying, where it's like, okay, you don't need to see the whole movie, just skip. That is great. Holy, that's horse hockey. Holy, that's horse hockey. Nice crown. I don't even know. I killed a puppet for it. Alright, we're gonna get there. Literally, the ice just fell out from under me. Starts to lean more into the time and place vibe. Do you mean, like, for a difficulty slider? What do you mean by that, Mira? Now that we're fully into this discourse. Real, the other side, I guess. My little bro has 2 kids, 50-hour weeks. He wanted to play Sekiro, but legit has 2 to 4 hours a week, and he told me he finally had to put it down because he'd have to relearn every time he picked it up. It's just how many people would cheese versus how many people would use it in good faith. Yeah, I think it's also just there is a certain point where it's like, if, unfortunately, if your little bro has 2 kids and 50-hour weeks, some of these games just might not be, like, right for him to invest the time and play. Like PoE is not for him, you know? If you get what I'm saying? And that does suck, but it's the same thing where it's like if he wanted to learn to play guitar and he wanted to like really practice and get good at it, unfortunately he like might not have the time for it. And obviously playing a game is like a different skill, but it's sort of like there's a lot of shit in there. It's a case-by-case thing, but there's a lot of shit. Movies like There Will Be Blood, I enjoyed it for actor's performance. I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't watch it again. I hear that. I use that movie as an example, Dimitri, because I think that is an amazing movie. I love that movie, but it's not exactly the most pleasant movie to watch. So that's why I made that case. That's why I chose that movie. But yeah, obviously it's very complicated, because like you said, then let BF, PoE 1 doesn't respect your time, and he only has a handful of hours to play after work, so in turn he doesn't enjoy the game, yeah. Bro, I'm a sensitive baby for babies because it's a game. I guess I land that it's a bit hardcore, but I legit get the other side. It is a bit hardcore, it is. It's that, and it totally is, and that's why all of this is prefaced with, like, it's gatekeeping, and ultimately, like, you're right, they should just put in difficulty sliders so people can play how they want, whatever, you know what I mean? You can watch a YouTube overview of There Will Be Blood. You can read the Spark Notes for books if you want. That shit exists. So honestly, like, whatever. I'm not gonna fight against it. I want people to enjoy shit. That's where I fall, but I'm explaining why I'm, like, why I feel annoying about it, you know? DLC's overtuned you, but in this area, all stream made not much progress for 4 hours at it. I've made a lot of progress. Do you see that boss I beat? You know how much fucking progress it took learning that boss to beat that guy? Don't you say I haven't made any progress. Don't you say I haven't made any progress. I'd like to see you do all that in 4 hours, Stripe. Go back to the conversation about P organ. Alright. I am running past this ice area at this point, though. I, like, always clear everything, but after I fell through that ice there, I'm done, bro. We're running. We're running it. It is good discourse. Yeah, good conversation. Because it's an interesting topic. Because we all obviously have feelings on it. Alright. Keep on running. Come on, man. Come on, man. My controller died. Yeah, once again, I think another thing, Stripe, you ever played a Souls-like game? I'm not trying to BM you, but genuinely, you ever played a Souls-like game? At least it didn't happen during the boss, yeah. Plug a cord into my PlayStation to do this. Because normally I charge it on my computer, but I can't while the PlayStation's active. I can do this. We've done it. What's the clip here? The link? Discord. I'm posting the Discord. Alright, we back. Fan, I land because every HC should be able to play, but from others' idea that boils down to the devs who spend literally thousands and thousands of hours for getting to be played a certain way, then going, nope, you're wrong, give me easy mode. Yeah. It's a yeah, exactly. There's a lot of nuance there. But yeah, I already own this on PlayStation. Don't own it on PC. So why buy it again, right? I've been a console gamer for most of my life. But yeah, I feel like one thing that happens too is people, and this is just all like a mindset thing, so it's different for everybody. But people look at like trying the same boss for an hour straight as not making any progress. But you do make progress within the boss fight, and that is part of playing the game. Like that's the game. And it's fun. It is like, I had a lot of fun fighting against that boss, even though it took us like 25 or 30 attempts to kill him. Like, that was fun. I was progressively getting better and better. You're learning the moves more. You slowly start to get the timing where it's like, okay, I got this. I get this. I have this move on lock now. And every time they do this, I get to know I get this move for free after it. Like, you get to feel real concrete progress throughout that process. Just comparing to the other stream. Stripes like, bro. Stripes like, bro, back off. I know. You're right. A lot of the early Lies of P stream, I had played the base game 5 times before, so I was much better at it than I am at this DLC. Which, once again, a lot of people dislike for being too hard. Got a lot of criticism for being way too hard with the on initial release. And some people I've even heard still don't like it. I've had a good time with it generally. Well, the sliders, I usually play default, then switch it up, i.e. Terraria Hardcore Master. Hell yeah. Have you beaten Terraria Hardcore Master, Dimitri? Because that's fucking crazy if so. But yeah, I agree with that. I think there should basically... If you're going to put a difficulty slider, you've beaten Hardcore Master mode... Crunch, I'm trying to agree with you. Stripe, I appreciate you. That's insane that you've beaten Hardcore Master mode. Terraria heads in the chat. Yeah, get some claps in there. That's crazy. That's insane. I died, what, like 1,000 times in Master mode? You did it without dying at all? That's fucking insane. Good for you, Dimitri. That's rad. I think it's actually going to make most progress in understanding game and combat mechanics. I agree, Jason. I agree. Yeah, I remember there was a great bit Northern Lion did about that at one point. It was playing this game. He was fighting Romeo. This is a cool zone, dude. That was some weird like pop in there, but this zone's awesome. Fighting on like these derelict ships under the like Northern Lights. That's sick. But yeah, it was in this game. Northern Lion was fighting Romeo, the King of Puppets, and people were like telling him to do this and that, and oh, you got to switch this weapon and use this and do this to have a better chance. And he was like, guys, I'm having fun. This is playing the game. I'm slowly getting better at the boss. We're gonna get it. It might take us 10 tries. It might take us 20 tries. It might take us 50 tries, but you know, I'm having fun. This is the game. If I just beat it now, I don't get to play against this boss anymore. You know, I'm having fun doing it. And I feel like that makes... I agree with that wholeheartedly. Dude, this is like that part from Pirates of the Caribbean where Barbossa goes, I hope you like ghost stories, because you're in one. What a movie, bro. What a movie. In here. Okay. A lot of ways to go. You know, was brain fried when tried to make that Souls-like boss fight theme. First half was pretty amazing. Laughed after the song with super weird Cthulhu munching in your brain. That's funny. When the AI goes rogue. That was robbery. Kind of sucked, Terraria, but I'm resilient. Beating the hardest vanilla difficulty, mine is hardcore. Took me 250 hours and I died a ton. Be patient with the game is skill in a way. It is. That's what I'm like, too. I would say I'm more of a resilient player than anything, Stripe. Like, I will just try again, you know? Alright. We gotta find a damn bonfire out there. This is quite the run back now. Alright. What a BM zone here. You're fighting on... You're fighting on falling ice against, like, annoying poking guys. They're shooting cannons at you. Seems annoying that when you block parry and attack in this game, you still take damage. Doesn't that get irritating? No, because it's baked into the game. It's definitely like you're supposed to be get perfect parries. You don't take any damage. So the game's trying to get you to perfect parry, and then you can regain the health. If you block, it shows up as that like translucent red, and you can get that back. It's like the rally system in Bloodborne. Well, I think it's actually pretty well done. Once again, this DLC is just tuned to high heaven. If you looked at, like, this is like a tough enemy at the end of the DLC. If you compared this to, like, a Black Knight in Dark Souls, in DS1, with your default R1, you'd probably kill a Black Knight in, like, 5 to 8 hits tops. In this, I'm hitting this guy, like, 40 times to take him down. We have a couple ways to go here. Which one's gonna have a Bonnie, if any? I feel like this way is not the critical path, so let's go this way first for right now. There you go. You update, it's been forever, and it's only gone down by 1K. Well, to be fair, to set expectations, Mira, I feel like you did give us that update like 20 minutes ago. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have the best sense of time, but I feel like it was not that long. Something's gonna fucking jump out of me here. Terraria, 2.9k hours, 7 days to die, 3.3k. That's crazy, Dimitri. No, it was 3 days ago. Crunch, you've lost it, brother. You've lost all sense of time, kid. You gotta pack it in. You gotta pack it in. It's not right. It's not right to do this to your old lady, Crunch.
Do I even want to know what was in that cell? Or what kind of monster it was? Probably not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
Okay. Come over here. 7 days to die is the ultimate game against zombies. Nice. I do know people like that one. I've never played it myself, but I'm familiar with it. You gonna shoot me or something here? No reason to go to the end there. I'm not doing it. That's the thing I might do for fun. Wait. Are we already down there? You can drop right here. Ha 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 ha! Sneaky! Your point about being overtuned, played DLC, loved it so much, immediately ran it back, haven't touched a Souls-like since. Klaus's premium luxury bag. And expand Klaus's shop. Ooh. It's to stop the servers from exploding, Stripe. Generally on MMO launches, there's like huge server queues to get in and play the game. Just because everybody wants to jump on right when it launches. Though, to be fair, for like Mira and I, we don't even get to play the new updates content yet since we don't have max level characters. We know haven't finished yet. Haven't finished DR. Oh, Jay. I should be like fighting buffed all the time. I generate this shit very fast. Yeah, we're literally just looking to play. Not even gonna do the new content. God damn that delay. Too late that time. Can you imagine doing this whole run on one health bar? Like all across the ice fighting every one of these guys? That's crazy. There we go. Those guys are fucking insane, bro. That's crazy. Alright, alright. Alright, it's alright. Carry on. Guys, how much? Oh my god, there's so much shit left. We at least can break this cannon, I bet, and it won't come back. Generally, this game lets you do that, yeah. No more cannon. 3 of those enemies together. That enemy that I was just like, bullshit. They're like, what would you say if I gave you 3 of them? What would you say if I gave you 3 of them? Huge in terms of lies areas. Yeah, this has been big. Ooh, one guy on his own. No way we survived this. 3 of these guys on like just regenerating our health pot. I'm at just the beginning of this section still? You said I was in the last run. All right. Survive that fight. Oh, and we were already down there. Okay, we're looping over. I recognize that. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sent items. DLC is big. Last one in terms of final area, yeah, yeah. I'm just surprised just the sheer size of it. Got a bottle. Be sold, okay. Bonnie. That's huge. Oops, sorry, 1 second. Leah just got out, ladies and gents. We'll probably wrap right about when she gets back. We'll probably wrap just about when she gets back. Alright, now that we got the checkpoint, let's pop out here. I loved how big it was. Yeah, no, it's a good thing the DLC is big. Like I said, I think they could have trimmed a little bit. I don't think they needed that whole cave segment. I think it would have made the rest of this pop a little harder and would have made me not be like, this is really long. You know? But I think part of that's also the streaming curse. This game does not have mimics, no. Part of that's the streaming curse where, like, you're affected, by just trying to budget how long a game is going to take you to complete, which inherently affects your experience. It's Mega Bonky tonight, I guess? Yeah. Actually, that's true. Getting to play some more Mega Bonk wouldn't be bad either. I was excited to get the guild going, Mira, though. The prison run that circled back on itself 14 times a bit. Yeah, that's true. Got kicked from the queue and no longer see the server. Oh, F. He can hit me while I'm opening that. Come at me, bitch. The lightning dodge is very sick, yeah. Lucky we have the bonkage backup. Otherwise, we might have to do something else, like read a book, and that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Alright, we're actually going to be finishing Fleabag later tonight. We blasted through it. I'm excited to watch the last couple episodes of Fleabag with Leah, Nemo, and Amanda later. Silent Evangelist's Mace Head. We got to look at it. Yo. That's pretty fucking sick, chat. It's fast. It's actually fucking fast, dude. What does it scale with? Of course, now we get a big motivity weapon. Now that I completely respect in every way. Dude, it's got spin to win on it. And you spew acid? Does that take advance? It doesn't. Linked payback swing. Dude, I like the bonk. That's cool, man. I mean, at this point, we're committed. We gotta stick with it, but I like the snake bonk. That's like, I'm like, ooh, I could play again, maybe. Yeah, that's super awesome. Sometimes I'm thankful that I'm not into certain things. Like when the Spider-Man Magic the Gathering set came out, I had little no interest, so I didn't have to deal with all that chaos. That is nice. Yeah, sometimes not being into a thing can be nice. You're right. Dude, I like the snake bonk. I kind of want to switch to the snake bonk. We can't, though. Tried Fleabag last night. I couldn't do it, unfortunately. Yeah, too awkward. Too awkward for you, Amira? I know that's not your humor. You liked the cafe bit? Nice, yeah. I love that show, but you got to kind of be into that a bit. As well as it's very high drama. So it's got some, like, you know, dealing with trauma and stuff like that. Like, it's a funny show that gets very serious very suddenly on occasion. We're not switching to Snake Bonk. We just went through so much effort. Next stream, when you're getting bonked too hard by last boss, you change to Snake Bonk. Yeah, exactly. What show? It's called Fleabag. It's on, I watch it on Amazon Prime. Just weird, yeah, a bit too on the nose. Hey, fair enough. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Will you just burn alive? You should. You're like a frost enemy, and I cooked you like a turkey. What are you doing? Think Siri should have a funny slider. Yeah. Gonna go tilt that 100% on Rotten Tomatoes? You can't. You're not a critic. You can't. You're not a critic. You can't, you're not a critic. I won't lie, though. Of course, I'm sitting comfy cozy because I know that it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I'm like, yeah, Mira, you could not like it if you want to be wrong. I'm sitting up here on my very high horse. Okay. Horse. Stripe, what's your thing with horse? I'm curious. What is 100% on the Mado? Fleabag. It's a show. 12 episodes total. They're like 30 minutes each. Hey, Freddy Slav, welcome in, but only English in the chat, please. Sometimes I tell one of my dogs I'm gonna turn him into one of those old school tiger rugs. There you go. Let's fucking go. Smell you later, kid. What the hell's he holding? Oh, it's like a pipe. You just like horses, and horses are funny. You have like a horse thing? Have you ever ridden a horse? Yes, don't you want to try another weapon? Gotcha. I mean, I kind of want to try the snake bonk. We've only been using this one for a little while. We like fully respected stuff for it. So I gotta stick with it at least a little bit. All right. Hell yeah, see ya. Okay. I go riding with some friends every now and then. That's fun. Let's go. I only did horse riding once when I was much younger. I was a kid. I was camping with my family, and the campsite we were at offered horseback riding around like this little trail, and my buddy and I did it. It was fun. Stripe's a damn cowboy. Mjolnir pommel plus curved thorn sword hilt. That does sound cool. But again, I'm chilling with the weapon I'm using for right now. Literally, I'm frozen. Heat him up. Working. Get owned. Dummy. I haven't even heard of it, and given my clear media authority, must mean terrible show. Yeah, you're right, Jay. It is. Bad show, bad show. Hey, another ancient disc. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Marcia? What do you think? Should I refrain from posting AI songs in the music channel on Discord? Was thinking of posting the boss fight song that is passable IMO. I think you can feel fine to go ahead and share it, Laru. That's okay. Small personal stuff like that just for fun is okay. All right. Okay. Move me on. The actual fight should be on Spotify too. I love to plug the music. Yeah, hell yeah. Look at this place. That's pretty fucking sick. That's quite a damn vista. Mark that for the thumbnail. That's cool, man. What's going on here? Fisherman's Weathered Key, which we get from the fisherman guy. We'd have to get that thing for him, though. Yeah, it's a crazy looking lighthouse.
Huh. Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Hmm. Coughs and turn around? Why? That looked like the critical path. Coughs and big turnaround? Oh, it's too late now.
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket.
Did I miss really dope side stuff, or is this really dope side stuff?
How? This is something very dear to me.
She's hot, chat. Oh no,
Thank
she's
you for
hot.
returning it. But before all that, how did you find me?
I actually officially missed something now. I can't go back. I can't go back because I walked over this way? Really?
I see. The tracker. He never could fix that, but he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith... Fine. I concede you are not my
Delete
enemy.
save file and start over.
If you were, the tracker would have made sure... The fact you're alive means he trusted... The tracker has always... Comrades would be a better term to describe. That said, this photo, a memory of me with my... I was tough on them. I was such a fool. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. To tell you the truth, all this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as he was evil to the core. I had heard the ego of a murderer. I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. Arlecchino.
After honestly, it's over. New run, Noida style.
No time for regrets. Romeo is...
We're still headed to the Rose
You
Estate.
mean that? I'd like to say I don't need your... The last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely... There's no guarantee I'll win this time. From one stalker to another. We must find a way into the Rose Estate. And the bigger problem... So, you and... The key. You must be part crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across. This is the key I lost a while ago. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path. Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Yeah, it does seem like it's just going to take us. Much a fan of Dark Souls, I barely ever finish NPC's quests. Do you read, listen to the first 1 to 3 words and just gauge context or whatever with New World 2? Well, in MMOs especially, yeah, honestly, but there, I was reading everything and just pressing next once I'd read it. And that's mostly because at this point, it seems like most people here aren't super invested in the story. Don't click her again or turn left.
We need to follow her.
Yeah, we're okay. Alright. I figured we were going to be, like, going up into this lighthouse and exploring a whole place. The lighthouse definitely looked like where the game was pointing me to, you know, which is why I'm surprised that that way was like that. We'd like to read and listen along, but in New World it's a bit much. Yeah, there's just a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue. Haunted lighthouse. So this is a whole little side thing here. No, we're going to the lighthouse. It seems like it is a thing. I'm checking the other side of it right now. Uh-oh. All right. Come out. Hello. Big fish. Uh-oh. Ha ha ha. This is a pretty cool boss. It reminds me of the shark in PoE 2. There's a big shark boss in Act 4 of PoE 2 that was very cool. I'm boned. There it goes. God damn it. Secret boss. Yeah, without even a boss health bar, dude. Four-legged land shark. He was dope. Yeah, so sick. Act 4 was pretty cool in general in PoE 2, I felt. The recession really hit Jeff from Marvel Rivals. Jeff the land shark. Where are we in relation to the lighthouse from this bonfire? Hardest difficulty, low damage. I'm actually against them choosing a difficulty level. This is the hardest difficulty. Yes, Freddy Slav. This is the hardest difficulty. Complete Souls like it's just like God of War. It's like God of War 2018 a bit, yeah. But probably a bit more combat heavy and less like story, puzzle, cheese and rice. Less story, puzzle, spectacle build. I love this game. I would not recommend it as your first Souls-like game. If you're going to dive into Souls-like games and you can afford to get a full-price one, play Elden Ring. If you cannot afford to get a full-price one, look for, like, Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1. Any of those would be good. Alright, and here we are. Back over here. Nice. Even with difficulty slider? I guess, but I still kind of don't... I mean, it's the same stuff I was saying about the difficulty slider earlier. Then you're not really... Oh, there was literally a bonfire in here, bro. Look how cozy it is. Do the start and build up? No, I still think... I think, like, FromSoft Souls-like still mostly rinse this. Maybe rinse is too strong of a term. Flash set home, yeah? Alright, you don't think you get a base to build off? You do, but I think you could just... Again, here comes my gatekeeping and like... But I'm just like... I'm not trying to gatekeep, but I think the best way is to play one of the games as it was intended. Not with a diluted difficulty. Oh, speedrun on Lies of P. Haven't done that in a minute, though. Nice, Freddy. Alright. Look how high up we are, chat. Whoa, cutscene. This doesn't rinse FromSoft, you goon. Is that the Rose Estate? Peer into distance. Hey, I got you. This is how we get... Oh, hey, look, it's her! Let's go!
Oh, it's you. My forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again. I miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
How does this little girl get past the enemies? Very carefully, bro. She's a nice puppet. She's a nice puppet. She looks like the Nadja puppet from What We Do in the Shadows, legit. She's 2,000 years old, yeah. She's more powerful than you could possibly imagine, Rodol. She's more powerful than you. She's more powerful than Gandalf, bro. She's Gandalf tier power. Razora could fight a Balrog without, like, you know, dying. Like puny little Gandalf. I did like your Goblin Shark facts, Stripe, yes. Good job, Stripe. I did read it. I read pretty much all the messages, but you know, we can't always respond to everything, buddy. I'm fighting Goblin Sharks here. Which you told me are native to Arctic waters, which is very interesting. Ooh, I got bit. You missed stuff? Do you want to know? No, it's okay. I'm okay to miss some things. It's not the end of the world. Unless I'm missing, like, a whole area to explore, but it doesn't seem like that. Like, I feel like maybe I just missed a drop or an item or an NPC interaction or something. Like, I could go back and get the item to give to that one NPC, the fisherman guy, to open up his thing. They are native to Arctic waters. Okay, everybody on YouTube, take note of the fact that sharks are native to... Goblin sharks are native to Arctic waters, which is what makes this boss so interesting. Because it is extra accurate. Gandalf soloed the Balrog to level up and get his ascendancy as the White Wizard. Yeah, it's true. He did gain power from it. You're right. You're right, because he came back as the White Wizard. But I think that was more of, like, good luck, right? That was good RNG. Like, he had taken a perk earlier on that was like, when you die, there's a 25% chance that you live for, like, 10,000 years in limbo and forget your name. And then come back as a much powerful, whiter version of yourself. You can't get me, Crunch? Yeah. You know what else can't get me? Goblin sharks, because they're only in Arctic waters. And I'm not in Arctic waters. I'm in Boston tea water. You guys know that the Boston Harbor is still only tea? That's how much tea they fucking dumped into the Boston Harbor. There isn't water, it's just tea, bro. Well, I guess there's water in tea, you know, but... Alright. Huge. Owned. You're a baby shark. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, get owned, baby. You know there's sharks older than the U.S. is a country? I've heard that spoken, yeah. I've seen it said. I've read that on Reddit. Do you know any of them personally, Roadwolf? Holy. Don't kill me, please, Senor Shark. You kill me? God damn it. God damn it. Alright, fuck it. Last bet for the night. Mira, do you mind throwing up? Do we get the shark by 2:35? By 2:35. I think that's pretty reasonable. I'm going to use all the tools available to me starting now. And then I think we can concretely say that next Lies of P session will probably be the last one. Jay, do you explore like a shitload of the Rose Estate, or is it just like boss fight? I'm actually cool with you telling me, for the sake of planning. I feel like this boss... Oh, come on, dude. I feel like this boss was worth the panic cough. Oh, yeah. I think, to my credit, if I had walked and seen that cutscene, I would have been like, oh shit, I want to see if I can explore that lighthouse. You do explore Rose Estate? Okay, so we've definitely got at least a full episode left. They smell like pee, are blind because have a parasite in their eye and eat pieces of whales. Roadwolf with the BM against Redditors. Crazy. I get it's a volatile site, Roadwolf, but come on. All right. Reddit moderators are in their own league. I'm dead. I'm dead. The Zamtrios? Is that a Pokemon? That's got to be a Pokemon, right? Cheese and rice. You go again? Monhun monster. Oh, you're so right. Greatest goof. Yeah, you're right. Very Duke Fishron coded. Oh, that's the grab. I keep trying to parry it. Not like this. You know me? Jeez. That's tough, man. Wait, did I just hit it twice? I think I just hit it twice by accident, genuinely. Genuinely, I think I just hit it twice. After Lies will one day a week be Souls-like? Kinda, yes. It's gonna be Hollow Knight next in that slot, Jason. So not quite full bona fide Souls-like, but Souls-inspired Metroidvania. I did hit it twice, okay. This is based on Sharknado. I ideally want to keep Souls-likes around long-term. And would like to eventually, the next one to go back to would be Dark Souls 2. You know, we got some stuff to play first, basically. But I'm not gonna totally give up on getting Souls-likes to flourish here on this channel. No! That's such BM, the pushing you off the edge, dude. That's such BM. Oh god, what a kick to the tits. Souls-like is my favorite day. I appreciate you, buddy. I love a good Souls-like as well. I love a good Souls-like as well. Noida's good too. Noida days ahead around here. Noida days ahead around here. Because Noida, I have the thing of being, like, new to, you know? Kitty Zamtrios is kicking your ass. Sister of the Seas, also with the Zamtrios. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's beating me up. You're right. Don't you grab me. Megabox leaderboard is 80% Robinette, which streamer drops some meta. That's funny. She does scale with gold, so somebody probably found a way to just get, like, insane amounts of gold. I did a couple runs as Robinette the other night. You gotta just dodge this one. Don't parry it. Don't play any Souls-like, but I know my Monhun. I still think Souls-like and Monhun are like cousins. As far as the actual gameplay goes, very deliberate, mechanically focused action combat. Monster Hunter just leans even more into being like a fighting game. Oh, I dodged! I dodged! I'm alive? I'm dead. Alright. Almost want to wreck MH4U just so Crunch and see Zamtrios. Yeah, I've never played that one. Played some of the Souls-like. Feel like I had someone contribute its great content. Yeah, I do think that Souls-like content makes good content, but that's also because I like it, you know? So it's hard to let go of that bias. But I'm definitely going to keep it around. We're going to do Hollow Knight, probably Silk Song. And then, after that, maybe get another Souls-like back. I still never got to try Wu Chang. I guess I'll just do that off stream at this point, really. I did want to play that. People like it. I never beat Kazan either, which I was enjoying, despite some of its flaws. Well, to be fair though, Shot, if you request that Monster Hunter game, am I actually going to see that Zamtrios monster that quick? In one wreck? Hey, what's up, Mark? Souls-like brought me here today. Keep them coming? Hell yeah, that's so nice. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. That positive reinforcement is great. Thank you. Does Kazan have a slider as well? Thanks, Mark. Why does this guy know about health bar? He seems like he should based on how tanky he is. I agree. I agree, Stripe. I'm with you. Yes! Full cheeky into the crit. Full cheeky into the crit. No! Heal twice. Okay. Horse hockey. Where's your accent from? I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. Live in the Boston area. The Northeast United States. Gotta knock over the parry on that attack. I just don't have the timing. Oh! Huge. Always wanted to visit just that part of the country. Never had the chance. It's a great... I mean, I like the Northeast. You know, the U.S. has this problem, but I generally like the area I live in. Come on, man. Let me hit you while I've got my fire buff on. Greed. Greed becomes me. No. Hit him. What? P. There we go. I wasted all my fucking shot puts to get that. This is for the believers. Let's go. Beautiful out in Boston, Cradle to USA. It is. I really like it here. Oh shit. What's this? Dude, we fucking did it. Let's go. That was tough. Holy man, we did it. Not one for the cold though. It does get cold here. Less and less every year. Holy big mama. That one goes to the believers. That one goes to the believers, ladies and gents. Where does this take me now? Nice work, thank you. Oh, it's just a way out, yeah. Because you were stuck there, yeah. GG's, thank you, I appreciate it. Let me open this. We get to pay the believers at least once tonight, man. At least once tonight we get to pay the believers. Hello. Sir? Sir? Not that way? Alright, man. And there is the... So that's everything at the lighthouse, right, Jason? We now just need to go down this way and leave and go to the next zone. I feel like belief was a complete loss now. We got a little bit. We got a little bit. Let's go down there and, like, trigger the cutscene. Let's head over there, and then we'll probably wrap right about there. He didn't drop anything, no. Everything besides an item. Is it an important item? The snow looks so idyllic, man. They did a good job. One try on next boss. If it was there, Roadwolf, but apparently it's a whole zone we gotta explore on the other end of this. I've been live almost 8 hours. Leah should be back any minute. You know, I'm gonna get item, but not Fisherman's Quest? Okay. That's fine. I'm okay missing some of that stuff at this point.
Be careful. The enemies here are not...
So it's really 5 to 10 hours left. Yeah, apparently. Jason was like, this is the last run, and that last run is through several zones. I've gotten like 4 bonfires since he said that. I figured when he meant last run, it was like last run bonfire to bonfire, honestly. I mean, it's been good content still. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Like I said, if I was playing this casually, I wouldn't even be thinking about it that way. It's only because I'm thinking about it from the stream lens that I'm phrasing it like that at all. This is sick. Look, we're rolling out with the homie. Also, actually, hold on. Oatmeal's been meowing to get in for like several minutes now. Let her hold that. Hold on, can she? Come on, Leia. You're literally the legendary stalker. Okay, she's not dog water.
It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
What? Say hi to chat. Say hi to chat. Good boy. Say hi. Say hello, O'Meal. Nothing else? You guys might be able to hear him purring, though. He purred quite loudly. Oh,
it's not too
O'Meal.
late yet. Let's head to the estate.
Hi, baby boy. Sorry, Leia.
Time to move out.
Oh, that game's 3DS only? Oat's not impressed, yeah. Why are cats' paws often white? I don't know. I heard Leah said the other day the reason cats have white paws is because we as humans think it's cute. I don't know if I believe that. I think it's just random. I think it's just random shit. The help from the paws when being dipped, that's craziness. That's craziness and you know it. I am a cat dad, Mark. Yeah. I got 2 cats, Oatmeal and Gizmo. Cat dad gets a sub. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for being here. Can you handle this guy over here? I've had enough of guys like this in my life. You get in there, I'm gonna hit him with this shit. Nice. Actually fucking handled. So it's just final area, not final run. No, you're good. You're good. But they did evolve perfectly to slide into the rent-free lifestyle. That's true. Shepherd's amulet. Increases damage of throwing objects. Interesting. I think we'll just go the Fable Charge one.
It's not too late yet.
Leia is a fucking beast. God, it's Leah. It's my girlfriend Leah in the game.
Let's go.
Gotta get here. So she's Oatmeal, do not meow at that door. He's sitting and looking at the door,
You
chat.
must have had a good teacher.
He's a damn menace. He's a damn menace. This is a cool little segment, though, running around with her. Two zombie bears. Dude, this is tech. That's the build paying off. Huge. There we go, baby. He is legitimately meowing at the door. Oh, Mio, my son. Here, Romeo, I'm killing zombie bears.
It's this way. Quickly.
Jen is on switching as the goofy little shark. Generations 4 Ultimate or whatever. For Monster Hunter. Hi, O'Meal.
Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar.
I'm Carlo.
You have some skills, I must admit.
This does feel like the end of a AAA game where you're running through a hallway and all your friends are like fighting around you, you know? You're running through a hallway and there's like explosions and dudes flying over and your buddies are showing up and like shooting a guy that was right behind you and stuff. Less epic, but it's like that. Monhun Gen Ultimate, very arcadey like Rise because it's a half-gen game. Nice. Holy. You got that Mortal Blade shit from Sekiro. Alright, she'll help me with these guys at least. So tanky, dude. Okay.
Not bad. You did well.
Oh, and she's still coming now. I figured she was like actually gonna stay behind. Ooh, look at the nice little lamppost, chat. I want some nice little lampposts on a snowy path. Halfway to the final boss in this area.
Another one down. Keep going.
What happened to the VTuber Vamp Survivors again? Was it replaced by Megabonk or got bored?
Never again.
I want to finish it. It's on the list of games I want to finish, like, you know, with Fear and Hunger's on that list as well. We just don't have the time, man. We just don't have the time.
Nothing will stop us.
No entire DLC. That'd be so funny.
Die!
On the list, yeah. This is just a hallway. It's like greatest hits of the whole DLC. Just showing us lots of enemies. We gotta fight 18 of these monkeys.
Prepare yourself.
Hey, Big Monka? Look at the cheeks on him. Miyazaki alter what? Fast reader crunch? I do read, yeah, I read pretty fast.
Keep moving. We just need to cross this bridge.
Are you using your full power Fable attack? I did just a little while ago. It was pretty potent. It doesn't like stagger guys though, which makes it much less potent. Like it'll roast these guys.
Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
Holy! Oh, shit.
No.
I was reading chat and died. Yeah, you guys should just show me a video of that guy. Also, Sister of the Sea, you weren't here earlier. We were talking about requests. We're talking about requests, and we're very likely going to raise the price of them drastically very soon. And we're also probably going to do, like, a very request-heavy week later this month to hopefully knock some of them out. Because we have so many on the list. And, like, 2 more were added today. Yeah, too many requests on top of having too many games to play, you know? Bridging past might make me take more damage, though, in the long run. Which were added, should be accessible in the Necronomicon Crunch. I put them all on there. Yeah, I put them on there as they came up today. This one we gotta do, I think. I run past this? Yeah, you can. You know what would be horrible, Crunch? What a way to start, Stripe. Many requests, you have the luxury to pick what you like the most. Unfortunately, well, that's not the way we have it set up, Dimitri. The way we have it set up is if you pay to request the game, then I do play it. Unless it, like, actually has some reason that I wouldn't play it, like it's a fucking porn game or something, then I will play it. So it's not like I get to pick. Well, it's fair. Yeah, we set it up like Atlas. Atlas, I've told you, is based. And we should be playing. No, the requests are good. I really like the request system. It's just gotten to the point where we're now backed up like 9 weeks in requests, you know, so... It's a good thing. The stream is growing. The stream is growing, and there are more people who are hanging out here a lot and earning enough to request, and that just unfortunately does mean the price has got to go up. I'm only one guy with enough, you know, one guy's worth of time. Going to the Black Bible.
Don't take your eyes off the enemy.
I don't know. I've been running past all these guys. It's been all right. Although we've taken a lot of damage, to be fair. Maybe this guy we got to handle. Rough February schedule, yeah.
Can you still fight? Then prepare yourself.
Just too big AoE damage here. We gotta be close to the estate, right? I mean, it's not even in sight. Your schedule is already prepared for many months in advance. No, not the full schedule, just game rec. So for a while, what we've been doing is one game request a week. We're doing one game request a week. And I think because we've now gotten so backed up, and game requests are out like 9 weeks now. So, I think one of the later weeks of this month, we're going to try to just knock out a bunch of the requests in one go. Like, we'll keep Noida on Sunday probably, but every other day of the week. Not play Core Keeper, not play our Souls likes, whatever. See ya. Holy.
No, I have no intention of stopping. Not here.
We somewhere that you can just see the schedule for the current week below. You can see the current schedule for the current week below, Dimitri. I put out 1 week at a time, and if you want to see, if you click the link up above for the Necronomicrunch, you can see the list of requests.
Not lose Romeo. I have to save
And in the Discord, yeah, and on YouTube, Blue Sky, Instagram.
Damn this snow.
I posted all over.
Hurry.
Dude, we made it.
The Rose Estate. Keep moving. Let's put an end to this.
It's a cool ass spot, Chad. It is very cool. I gotta look to the ends. That's what I mean, upcoming games. Gotcha, no, we don't have the upcoming games all planned out. Some of them have roughly sketched, but not planned out. You can look at the upcoming game requests on the Necronomicrunch, yeah. What did you say was replacing PP game? Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's the next mainline game. And part of me is even thinking about going down to just 2 mainline games at a time, but that feels tough as well. I don't know. So we're just going to keep going by going with our gut. I think 3 mainline for now makes sense.
Yeah, I have the key.
Chapter 4 boss, it said 5 to 10 hours. Stream's been 8 hours. I'm saying it's been, what, 5 so far? You'll probably beat it in 7-ish at this rate. Yeah. Honestly. You were about right. I think he was trying to account for how long it takes me to beat bosses.
I'll follow soon. I just need...
Alright. Hey, Hex, what's up? Hex, we were just praising the Necronomicrunch. Look at that, it's in there. Alright, as much as I want to keep going, you said this is a whole thing to explore. I can't just, walk forward and try the boss, right? Jay said this is a level. It's so cool, though, chat. Is it just the fight here? If we could just try the fight, that would be sick. I'll definitely do that if we can try it. Yeah. I'm about to wrap up. Not the same brand. Okay. Interesting. Yikes.
No. Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Michaela. Those are some long hands, man. Some long ass hands.
Is it me? Is it my fault?
Yo, it's a sick biome. Sick area.
You never should have had to suffer this. Not you.
Damn, so that's Romeo, huh? Jeez. Why the long hands? Yeah, Subnautica's one I definitely want to play at some point. That'd go in like the survival crafter slot.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve.
Is it just his arms, though?
Help her is to find
He could still be around with, like, you know, robot arms, like Anakin. Gonna start showing me enemies now? Yeah. Okay. What a giant DLC, dude. I say we go back now and we deal with this next time. I want to take away from the game, but I think I figured out the Robinette meta from looking at the available items. Haven't tried yet, though. Is it to, like, gain a bunch of gold somehow? Like, scale up your gold gain insanely or something? Anyways, I do think that's a good place to call it for the night here for Lies of P. I see a shortcut over there. Go. Unlocked all the items, but it feels spoiled for you? No, that's okay. Lots of progress to the P org. We made a lot of progress tonight. Despite what chat might say. Despite what chat might say.
what happened here.
Some windy stuff here too, gotcha.
Could this be the Monad? But that was the pit.
Alright. Let's go ahead and call it there for the night on Lies of P. Good progress today. We made it. We're in the final zone. Next time, we're at the very least going to see the final boss. Hopefully, we'll have enough time to actually take him down. Hopefully, we'll actually have enough time to get through and take him down. It's okay. You can tell me, Miri. You can tell me the Mega. Maybe wait till the end of the recording here. In case anyone on the VOD cares. Hi, Gizmo. Hello, baby girl. Hello, Gizmo. There we go. Okay. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, and, next time will for sure be Run that gets the final boss. Yes. Hopefully y'all enjoyed watching. If you did and you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.